How's it going, everyone? Got another game for you. This is live right now. Well, when I've recorded it, of course. And yeah, I'm no recorded game, no nothing. So I thought I'd see rank 1 versus Kinesi, who's like rank 4 or 5 on the ladder right now. So I thought, why not? It's been a little while since I've seen these two play. Good old Brit versus Kinesi's disgusting main civilization, the Aztec. So let's see how this one plays out. Not much to say, really, is there? I mean, this has been played out so many times now, and yeah, I mean, what is there left to say about this other than just to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show? I do. I could bitch and moan. I know you guys love a good bitch and moan, but about how Revnak thinks that Brits are a bad civ. It's like they were such a bad civ, you would not be playing them. And it's funny because both these civs, which are, you know, top tier civs, I would say, they've kind of by default been made better. I know Aztec's got some nerf, but because of the USA nerf and because of the Lakota nerf, particularly for Brits. So I think Brits' worst matchup and probably one of their only bad matchups was definitely Lakota. And now that's Lakota got some significant nerfs. That kind of by default, and the USA, because USA kind of beat everyone. So by default, Brits have gotten better just because of nerfs to civs better than them. I know that you could say that for everyone, but Brits are a top civ anyway. So yeah, so in essence, Brits didn't get any nerfs last patch, which is fine. You know, I don't think they do need any nerfs, but they didn't really get any buffs either, which is good. So Brits can stay the same. I think that was great. Decision making not to really change them. So yeah, so Brits are very, very strong civ. Any of you guys out there, particularly new players, I think Brits is a great starting civ. Brits is a fantastic starting civ. It really is. Kinesi with a cheeky pause here. Commandment. Did get some nerfs to Aztec recently as well. Let's fast forward that. Try and let that pause game go ahead. Did get some nerfs to Aztec as well. Tontin's particularly got nerfed, but again, it's only minor. They're only minor ones. They're really only minor nerfs to Aztec. Aztec were, in my opinion, like the third best civ in the game. Now Lakota and USA have been nerfed. Aztec, there's kind of been left a void as to who the best civilization in the game is right now. I think Aztec are a top competitor for that spot. Some people are saying Italy at the moment. Some people are saying Aztec. Some people still say Lakota. Some people still saying USA are still the best. I mean, I will do a tier list. I've had a couple of people ask me to do a tier list. And I certainly will do a tier list. But we need to let the game play out a little bit first. I need to hear other people's thoughts, you know, like, you know, top players, Kevin, Julian, and all that good stuff. See what their thoughts are on the tier list as well. All right, some good treasures being picked up by both here. Let's have a look at the decks. I think we know what to expect with the decks. Kinesi. He's gone with the 1 versus 1 Brit deck. He has a specific deck just for Brits. Love it. And what we're seeing right here, right now, Aztec Scouting Party coming out super early. We're seeing this a lot with... I'm seeing this a lot with Kinesi at the moment. He seems to be doing this kind of very aggressive. So he's aged up fast, right, with 14 villagers, okay? No TP or anything like that. He's gone for the market and a house and the community plaza. And that's really about it. 14 villager age up. And you make sure you queue in the Jaguar Prow Knights. And what this essentially does, look at the time still. It's not even 4 minutes yet. And these Aztecs have traversed almost the entire map. And he's putting them in stealth now. And he's just keeping an eye out on anything, like any villagers, anything that comes his way. And look, bang, he sees the outpost wagon and instantly jumps on top of it. He's going to try and siege it down. I don't know if he's going to be able to take that down with TC Fire. His Explorer's there as well. He does. He takes the outpost down. That outpost had absolutely zero chance at survival. And maybe even catching a villager here. Could have caught that villager with 2 Aztecs. So definitely could have been a dead villager there if his Aztecs were kind of paying attention. And even at this stage of the game, he can't build a forward base, forward barracks, because that's been denied by these Aztecs. The outpost got denied. Villagers are being denied, and he's now having to put villagers inside a TC. We see here there's 9 villagers inside a TC at this stage. Look at the eco. It's stagnated. Absolutely stagnated. He hasn't even collected the starting 200 coin from the Governor Ajap. Oi, Gav. Only just now getting this. So now out come all the villagers again. And was that worth the what is it, 400 food for those Aztec? I would say hell yeah. Hell yeah, that was worth it. Because look what's happened behind this. What's been going on behind this is that he's been warrior priest booming behind all of this. So it's a really, we've seen him do this before, but we don't often see him do this early Aztec scouting party. And that just secures him not being rushed. It's just fantastic. That was just absolutely phenomenal display there by Kinesi. So simple. Yeah, so good. And now he's on already. Now he's on. Let's do that again. 10 warrior priests. It's before 6 minutes, guys. Before 6 minutes, and he's on 10 warrior priests. Just insane. Absolutely insane. And now he's on 25 villagers. We take a look over at Brits. Yes, he's on 27 villagers, but he's only just got there because he was only just able to collect that 700 wood. But 28 villagers compared to 25 plus 10 warrior priests. Don't forget, warrior priests are basically like 2 villagers worth on the community plaza. So in one sense, he is on. Let's go back over to him. 25 plus 20. So he's in essence on a 45 villager eco. Obviously, warrior priests can't be used to get conventional economy, but they can be used as XP, which when you add up that XP and how many more extra shipments you get, that is worth a lot of resources. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Do you have a cheeky kind of mana boom going on around here, which is kind of nice? Really keeping an eye out on anything that comes this way. So really smart play there actually by Brits, even after all the crazy stuff that was just happening just then. Is still able to try and take some map control here, and Kinesi's going to see that. Kinesi's going to see that, and Kinesi wants to try and find these stray villagers here. He's going to see that those Hussars are coming in, so he's going to do some warrior production right now. Hussars coming out. I think he still has like 1 Aztec. Yeah, he still has 1 proud Jaguar Proud Knight. All right, definitely 1 villager going down there. Is he going to take a Hussar down? No, 1 villager for absolutely free, which is nice. Just a little bit of damage on the Hussars. So great pick up there by Revnak. However, look at this. Kinesi up in score versus Brits, a civilization that kind of overscores early on. 700 wood coming in behind this. The Elder coming in. So I think a problem here is that he hasn't had the XP to ship this card. You really want Kalmikuk here because you've already used your fast age up. So now you want Kalmikuk to get you the second age aged up fast as well. More Hussars coming in. But the important thing is the age up has happened already. The age up is here already. And that's because of how much time Kinesi bought himself with that early Aztec scouting party. And TC Fire, along with just mass warrior production here, is going to be a problem for Cav. Yeah, these things have 20 range attack with no negative multipliers outside of villagers. For some reason, they have a 2 times multiplier versus Siege Trooper, which is pretty funny. But yeah, so fantastic stuff here by Kinesi. Just really fantastic play and just shows you how strong Aztec really are. And this is one of the builds that is just so goddamn strong. So he's going to almost be aging up. Does have an extra shipment, but not going to be using Kalmikuk just yet. Okay, let's go switch over to Revnak, House of Trading Post Community. Blah, 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 blah. Mixing in some pikes here for some reason. It's on 42 vills, so, you know, 700 wood, 600 wood, 4 villagers. Managed to get a good boom behind this. The question is, has it happened too slow? compared to because of that early pressure by Aztec. Okay, Agent coming in. Noble Hut Travois are on the way. That's probably why the Pikemen are here. He knows that those Noble Huts are coming. He's got his Aztec Explorer almost on 4 HP, but bang, look, in comes the raiding party from the Jaguar Proud Knights. He wanted to get them in stealth there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get them in stealth in time. So the Hussars saw them coming a mile away. It's such a insane kind of early boost to your military. Like if you ship the big button from your TC, because you can get the war. Is it the war ceremony? The war party, sorry. You can get that next as well, and that's another 12 Jaguar Proud Knights. It's just insane. And look at this. Just all of a sudden pop 9 Jaguar Proud Knights out on a load of Hussars. And the Hussars are going to be swimming with the fishes. And look at that, all from just one shipment. 9 Jaguar Proud Knights. What a fantastic shipment that is. Because when you compare this unit, it's technically a Shadow Tech unit because you only get it in age 3, where you can only make it in age 3. Obviously, you can send big buttons and stuff. And you get 9 of them. Compare that to a Musketeer, which is not a Shadow Tech unit. Or, you know, anything like that. 5 cab. It's just such an insane card. Honestly, it's just such a good card. Jaguar Proud Knight's just very good anyway. That's why I think. Kinesi's stacking a lot of food here. Are we going to see a fast industrial from him? 900 coin on the way. Are we going to see a fast industrial from a man like Kinesi here? I think we are. But what does he have? Interesting. Great Temple of Quetzalcoatl support. So that's ship 6. Wait, delivers 6 Jaguar Proud Knights. No, the High Priest says 12 Jaguar Proud Knights and boosts the attack and hit points of all Jaguar Proud Knights. I don't know why it then says delivers 6 Jaguar Proud Knights, but increases that by 20%. So maybe that's what he's looking at wanting to get, along with just spamming a Tauntins. Interesting. Doing a load of good sieging here. You see all these manor houses gone down as well. And look at this. Nice. I like this. Shipping 1k wood behind this as well. That's going to be really important. But do you know why else that's really good? Bang. The moment he ages up, he's going to have enough resources for the Aztec war party. I would strongly suggest, if I was him right now, I would prioritize getting 400 food, 400 wood, and 400 gold for when that age up happens. Bang. Just in case he needs that war party. Okay, Cav going to win out here. The thing about Jaguar Proud Knights as well is they are obviously good against Hussars, but they're not like crazy good against Hussars, you know? They've only got the 2 multiplier versus Hussars. They're better against Musketeers or Heavy Infantry because they have the 3 multiplier versus Heavy Infantry. Against Cavalry, they do, what, 38 damage, which is still very, very good, don't get me wrong. But they only have 10% melee resist, so, you know, they will die to Cavalry if you've got the right numbers. Knight hit points coming as well. Now look at all these shipments coming in. This is why you get the 10 Warrior Priest. Bang, bang, bang. It's just shipment after shipment after shipment. Kinesi almost aging up. What's he aging up with? The Warrior. Is that the Skull Knights? Or that is either the Skull Knights or the upgrade to the hero. I can't remember which. Brits, they are in age 3 now as well. No upgrade cards just yet. 8 villagers coming in. So he's going to be going for eco here, getting the veterancy for longbows. The veterancy for Hussars. And I think that's the veterancy for longbowmen. Yeah. Then longbowmen? Oh, and pikemen, yeah. 62 villagers now. There comes the age up. Boom, and stealth Aztec trying to Jaguar Proud Knight. It is. Look at the Skull Knights go. Spin to win, baby. Those things are scary. Super, super scary. I love Skull Knight, boys. The spin to win unit. Look at the stats on these bad boys. Obsidian Storm. That's the spin to win, baby. The 360. 45 with 4 area of effect. They have 108 siege attack. Over 500 HP. There comes the war party. There comes the Knights combat as well. So look at the stats on these bad boys. About to hit the roof. Boom. Oh, my God. That's insane. What about the Skull Knight? Because they're a knight as well. Now they have almost 600 HP. 49 Obsidian Storm Attack. Whoa, these things mean business. What we got coming in here, that's the Knight Attack as well. Yeah. He's maxing these guys to the absolute maximum. We do have Champion Jaguar Proud Knights as well. For some reason, you don't see these things very often. Jaguar Proud Knights seem to be a really OP Age 3 unit, but they're not particularly used in Age 4. Just because generally you spam the Tauntins, Coyotes, and the anti-cav units. I can't remember what they're called now. So yeah, so that's interesting. So you don't really see Champion Jaguar Proud Knights very often, but because he's done a fast industrial build here, I guess you are going to see it. I love how he's put his... now he's in Age 4. The Community Plaza is able to spawn Skull Knights, so he's getting Skull Knights every 16 seconds. He's got a couple of extra villagers, 3 villagers on there for that 16-second timer on the Skull Knight. And Skull Knights, oh, look at them go. Look at these raiding with these Skull Knights. Boom! Lord, look at the effect! Look how much stuff is attacking! Absolutely insane stuff. And he's spawning those Skull Knights, which is really nice. He's got that 1k coin, and you know what that means. We saw it earlier. There it comes. The Great Temple of Quetzalcoatl support. My goodness me, not a singular Tauntin. This is I've never seen this build from Kinesi, and I am loving it. Good old McDonald, Ronald McDonald. I'm loving it. I sounded like Mickey Mouse there. I don't know why I sounded like Mickey Mouse. I was trying to sound like Ronald McDonald, and that did not work out very well, did it? Motherfuckers! Again, I'm going to stop doing that because that was embarrassing. Right. Triple dot going down. I can't stop looking at Kinesi because look at the Great Temple. You never see this card. I don't think I've ever seen this card actually used. Like I said, you don't see it used in Age generally because they're an Age 3 unit. So having an Age 4 card for them is generally not worth it. And bang, look at the stats on these bad boys. 377 HP. Look at a gold. Look at a gold. A gold one. A gold promoted Jaguar Proud Knight has 500 HP almost with 45 attack now because he's put himself on the war dance ceremony at the Community Plaza. So look at these things. Look at these things. It's just insane. How do you stop this? Let's look at a Champion Skull Knight. 66 Obsidian Storm with a 4 area effect, and they're diving in. We got to get a close-up, boys. Ching-ching. Let's look at those spin to win, baby. Everything is getting melted. Wipe out. And oh, they never stood a chance. Oh, the spin to win. How many spin to wins can you spot, guys? When I say spin to win, it's the charged ability from the Skull Knight. They do this swinging motion. Oh my goodness me. 4 area effect. 129 TC. That TC went down in a blink. I didn't even get a chance to look at the HP. Now we've got Ritual Gladiators again. That's a good Age 3 card. He gets 12 of them, which is still an insane Age 4 card. How do you stop this right now? Look how many gold promoted Jaguar Proud Knights there are. Do you have a frigate coming in? Oh, wow, look how much damage this has taken. Obviously just from siege, from a Jaguar Proud Knight, which has 62 siege, which is insane as well. A frigate's lost almost a quarter of its HP. Absolutely insane stuff here from Kinesi. And just like that, I was about to go look over at Brits, and it's already over 18.5 minutes. And that may just be the most insane build I've seen from Kinesi yet. These games always seem to be really, really close. But Kinesi just pulling something out of the bag there, adapting to this matchup. He's even called it a 1v1 Brit deck. That early Aztec scouting party denied any forward base. And then he was allowed to go into industrial behind all of this and ship this card here, the Great Temple of Quetzalcoatl support. And that was just all the Knight cards as well. Knight combat, Knight hit points, Knight attack, and those Skull Knights, baby. Ho, those Skull Knights. Look at those beautiful things. Absolutely juicy stuff. Yeah, insane. And I'm so glad I clicked on this. So glad I clicked on this game to watch. Wow, that was a fantastic build there from Kinesi. Did not expect it to be that convincing. Just gobbled up at the end there. Gobbled up those Musketeers, Longbows, Pipemans. They never stood a chance. Never stood a chance. Damn. Let's have a look at the village count, because I think Brits did get to a high villager count there. Yeah, well, they got to 75, 71 here, and then lost a good 6 or 5. Or 7 even, and then still made it up to 75, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Fantastic game there, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. I bloody enjoyed that one. My goodness me. And I will catch you in the next game, as always. Peace.